Hi, it's Ashley from AB Sound Advice. Today we are doing a product preview on the Oehlbach 1 meter audio cable with XLR plug. This is their 13212. It's their top of the range 5-star rated XLR cable. So last time we looked at a 4-star, now we're looking at a 5-star, and this is outstanding. I mean, the finish on this cable I mean, I already want it. Again, as I said to you before, these cables are very addictive. This one here, it's got a lot. It's very firm and flexible at the same time, and I'll go through that in a minute. Now, if you haven't heard of Oehlbach, they've been around for over 40 years. German-based company. They're in over 40 countries worldwide. They come with a 30-year warranty, and again, they run a star rating system. So a 3-star is a performance, excellence is 4-star, and state-of-the-art is 5. And clearly this is a state-of-the-art cable. Now you'll notice in the back it comes in a box this time, so it's in a beautifully packaged box. And I'll just quickly, while we're doing this, we'll have a look. So it comes with a nice solid box, and it's presented in that box setup. It also comes with a little certificate signed off by the CEO of Oehlbach. So we know we're getting to a serious cable at this point. And again, wow, I mean, the connector's absolutely fantastic, and the cable is just outstanding. I mean, I can tell you straight off the bat, I'm feeling that cable now, and you can tell that, you know, based on just the cable itself and the way that feels, I would just buy that for no other reason because of what it is. And as I said to you before, cable is an emotional thing, but sound-wise, being a 5-star cable, this is the best you can buy. It's the pinnacle of Oehlbach's cable lineup. And if you, again, haven't played in the XLR cable arrangement, you've noticed these connections on the back of your CD player, and you've got the same connections on your amplifier, and you've always wondered what they were. You can either do the cable that I did previously, the slightly cheaper one, or this one here is around the $650 mark, depending on where you live. That'll variate. But wow, if you could go this one, you wouldn't regret it. And of course, again, using this type of cable is going to change the sound completely. And as I mentioned in the previous video in relation to this type of cable, this is a 3-pin XLR. Make sure you check what connections you have, as there is also a 4-pin XLR cable, so you don't want to get the wrong one. Now, traditionally, the 3-pin stuff is used through the home theater and home audio amplifiers, and of course in the pro area, and the 4-pin cables you see traditionally on a lot of headphone amplifiers. So you just want to make sure that, you know, when you're doing this, you just take a look at the back, see how many pins it is. If it's a 3-pin, get your 3-pin in, and of course if it's 4-pin, get 4-pin. Now this is a male to female, which is traditionally what a lot of people purchase. So you also just need to make sure when you're doing this sort of thing, you are getting the correct cable. So I hope you've enjoyed today's product preview on this cable. And again, you know, it was just again to show you the range. I mean, in reality, what a fantastic cable. I mean, I've used this in the pro side. I used to do a lot of sound offs and audio shows, and these cables I have used. I've used high-end cables, standard cables, all variations of them, and admittedly I do love this type of cable. But again, it really it's a specialized use, and if you are looking for that type of product, Oehlbach, definitely worth looking at, and you wouldn't go wrong getting one of these. So if you'd like more information, just duck onto oehlbach.com, and I hope you've enjoyed today's product preview, and we'll see you next time on AB Sound Advice.